Make sure this bit went live. Yeah. Up to 280 subs, baby. We gonna hit 300? Time out. Yep. New meats on the schwagon standing tough. Fuck. What? Tyler, what up? Da, 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 da. Just sending out the link. Rallying troops. Tyler.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. And when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, squaring off with another team from the American, the Temple Owls.
Managed to get ranked 22nd, baby. Come on. Rough season, but somehow we found a way. Gotta win this game. Gotta keep winning. This is the last game. Second to last game. Oh, we're taking it out. It's crazy. Oh. One more game after this. Gotta win, baby. Hayden Samanza. Absolute dog. Can't see all his stats because my big mug's in the way, but.
And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week.
See what happens here.
Kind
of like all these routes.
Seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and
he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh!
And it's in.
Thought I had him too.
For the huge gain on first down.
Let's get a run in here. Sneak one in.
Talk about Tulane. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country.
Harlem Berry didn't have the season that I was hoping for him. Our line just didn't compliment him well.
People are noticing what they're doing.
But
now let's continue.
He'll be back next year.
Because they haven't proven they're a top
even
10
better.
Team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry.
Way to hang on to the rock.
Satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice.
Oh! Oh! It's a horrible throw. That was all. Yeah. Can't let these guys even have a chance.
The Owls headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Let's see what they've done.
Bring the heat, 3rd and 6.
From the 22.
Bring it.
Now the play fake.
Get him.
Outside the pocket.
Whoa, ref! What the?
Got his man downfield.
The ref just set a fucking pick. I should have had the sack, but regardless. Damn,
They get
suck.
set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
Not
One
close.
of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are
All right,
dangerous after
that was a
the
bad
catch.
mix-up. I'm gonna
If
start
this
dicing them
quarterback
up.
gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection
Here we go. We're dicing.
Quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run, it's Berry. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Cake read option on one. Cake read option on one. Reaper. Here we go. That poor bastard is gonna get cooked.
Oh! The keeper. And the
Dang.
defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
Here we go. Come on.
Behind the chains.
Here we go. Just gonna take what they give us.
Trying play action. He's moving out of the pocket. Turns it on in midfield.
Oh yeah, baby, come on.
For much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Gotta take what they give
Here's
us.
this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. He has the first and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they
Levels
are
out, levels
ready.
out.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Jukes his way from
Damn.
Great
Put him on
job
skates,
by this
baby.
savvy
Come on.
senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with
This
his
guy's
feet.
getting cooked.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
Oh,
He's
I
gonna
tried to
lose
keep
a
it.
yard on that one. It's amazing how
Harlem
Fremont
just took
and
it from me.
defensive end of the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is
Yeah, baby, come on.
to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know
wow.
once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right.
That's crazy.
And
Okay.
he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon
All
as he
right.
got it.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football.
Dog.
Making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this
He
team.
was there if he didn't get caught up.
Well, that last incompletion's a good
Oh,
example of
my
why your
gosh.
timing has to be so good as a quarterback because the windows they open.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought defense comes out on top with a pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Wants to throw on first down.
Is that safety?
Man,
Oh,
early in the
man.
game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback
Big
feel
play.
uncomfortable.
We needed that.
Nice job getting him on the ground,
Man.
getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That's a good run.
I didn't even
to
see
give
that
him
running
some
back back
breathing
there. That's
room.
crazy.
Pick up a 3 out to the 5. Temple lines up quickly. Might as well stick with him. They stop him
Cool.
short of the sticks, and
All right.
it'll be 4th down. They bring the
All right, come
onto
on.
the field now.
Man, 2
Getting
interceptions
our first
already.
look of the afternoon
We
at the
cannot keep turning the ball over, man. What a punt.
wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards.
Let's see what they're doing here.
Above the yoke.
Sitting too far outside, bub.
Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got a little space. There he goes.
Don't touch me.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got
Oh! What up, Dommy P?
Big third down conversion by this offense. The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. But nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tees. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Off play action. Here's a heat. The pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. And
man, I think I have
take a
to.
moment to check out the stats so far.
What do we got here? Almost want to kick the field goal.
Directions now as we crank it up in the second.
4th and 5. Kind of got to take points right here.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And these are the ones
Oh, Nard.
I mean, this is a
no.
field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Let's talk for just a second about Temple. They were really excited about the pickup. And he's all...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ski. Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Turnover chain. Yeah.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up.
That's what we needed.
Take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all
right,
college
let's repeat.
They're trailing by just 4 to Marshall. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything.
Oh, shit.
Ripping
Try to get there.
Good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, throwing Temple.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back.
What is your favorite throwback song from the 2010s?
That's a good question.
They'll run for it on
4th down. Shoot.
1 yard, and he didn't
2010s? Oh, I don't know. I'd have to go through and look at them. That's a tough one.
Team defense on that run play.
I can't just confidently say one right now.
Their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Ah, yes, sir. I thought he was going to catch that. Oh, that's crazy.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got a man. It's Roberts.
Nice.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Caught over the middle. It's Nicholas. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tulane with an opportunity on first.
Do you have a favorite artist or group?
He might want another play.
Oh, man. Oh, what? Barry.
But it just dribbled out of his hand.
Oh, artist group? Not necessarily, no. Not at the moment.
It's difficult to do. Quarterback receivers, they got to be on the same.
Yes, get in there.
zone. Touchdown,
favorite.
Green Wave. Field shrinks, tight end grows.
No.
Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way.
I don't know. I
But
listen
you're
to
dang
everything.
Right. That guy is so
I got-
big. A lot of times you get
I guess
a DB
each
matched
genre
up
I
on
have
him.
my own
He can just
favorite.
post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these
Or
tight
and I
ends
have
Genre.
genre. If I had to
The
choose,
PAT gives him a 14-7
if I'm just chilling,
lead.
Hey,
A very efficient
Probably-
five-play scoring drive. And they
probably
get it into
country.
the end zone with a 6-yard
I'm just
touchdown
chilling.
pass.
probably listen
Kickoff
to
unit
at
on the
work.
field,
Probably
and
like
this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
like old school rock at work. Depends on what I'm doing.
And it'll be a touchback.
Skiing,
Ball will
I
come
like
out
to
the 25-yard line.
Listen to like some
Temple
house
takes
music.
over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better
Damn.
early in the downs.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And this one will be
Should've stopped.
for no gain. Temple lines up quickly.
Who was big when you were in high school?
To the ground to try to move
I
the
have
chains.
to.
He's brought down, but it'll be
High
enough
school was
for a
like
first
Drake,
down.
Lil Wayne,
Offenses that are great on third
Rihanna.
downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable
Migos are starting.
situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup. And they
Lil
have a first down.
Yachty,
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the
who
field.
else
And look
is
at this.
there?
Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I just had
When they
one.
try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And it'll be incomplete. This is
who
some
else was there?
physical pass defense.
I just had one that was kind of like a little.
Now trying to keep this drive
Little
alive
sleeper.
on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to
No
the tight end.
way.
A strike downfield.
I'm there.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Oh, Post
Really
Malone
nice
was
route.
big.
Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big
Who was rolling on the floor last
Pitbull. Come
That young
on.
man getting in the
Dale.
backfield again.
Mr.
He's really got
Worldwide.
his fingerprints all over this game so far to start.
sir.
Man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle
Go.
for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help
1,
your
2,
defense
3,
push these
4.
offenses
Uno,
behind the
dos,
sticks.
tres. I know you want me. You
Eighth
know
play
I
of the
want
drive
you.
coming up.
You want me. You know I want you. Flow Rider. That was like
Second
middle
down, he'll
school.
throw it. Gets it out
Oh,
fast.
fuck.
Brought down by the defense.
You spin
Well, it wasn't a
my
great start for this
wheel
quarterback, but on this
around.
drive,
You
he
go
seems to
down,
be
you
turning the
go
corner. He
down.
just looks like he's
That was like middle
playing
school.
in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting
Yeah.
to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the
Big boy play right
37-yard
there.
line.
That's a good example there of complementary
303.
defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their
That's a
spaces,
throwback
and
right
they
there.
force the QB to,
was like middle
to have
school.
to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Nice legs, Daisy Dukes, making me go wow wow. That's the way she comes to like wow 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 wow.
Temple
Low
lining up
cut,
to
see
fire it away.
through, some making wow wow.
dances would have been nuts.
Oh yeah, so much better. So much better. It was fun. Actually,
Boy,
dance
they had
music.
a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Tulane
Fetty
offense
Wap.
headed back onto the field. Everybody talks about
I guess it's a
getting
Fetty Wap,
off to
but
a great start, but you start building
that's like college though.
steam,
Fetty
David,
Wap.
that can work, too.
Fetty Wap was kind of the end though. Wiz Khalifa, big.
Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
Hang on to the ball, son.
Started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
To the air on second down.
Hey, what the
And the
fuck?
quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, these plays are
We got
booty
a
cheese.
timeout here late in the first half, and they'll
This
try to
isn't
get
gonna
more
work,
points on the
but-
board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to
Who like every song that plays at our dances were all the best songs from 2009-2017.
Yeah, that was a good time.
behind the line. It's Barry.
Go Tulane.
He's going to come up about
J-Mac.
short of the line
Come on.
gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
We got to go for this.
This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You graduated in 2014, right?
Yes, sir, Dommy P.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. That's caught. It's Roberts. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
All right.
That one will be
That would have been a good year.
Yes, sir. Twas.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the
punt.
returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a
Halftime.
terrific scene there today in Philly. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure.
Justin Bieber and Bruno Mars probably would have been.
Oh, yeah, those are big too.
Both offensive coordinators
Hughes
had
was more
heads
middle
of
school.
hair at the start of this game.
Bruno
Right
was
now,
definitely more high
they
school.
look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it
Miley
back to the guys
Cyrus.
at the Lincoln
He was pretty
Financial
big.
Field.
Hannah Montana was middle school, I'd say.
Thanks for
Maybe
that
a little
breakdown,
before
Kevin.
that. Damn, I thought I was getting ball.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away.
All right, we got to start cooking. Can't let this one slip.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They start this third quarter, one possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. And they're
Gosh
ready to
dang
take
it,
the
dude.
field here and see if they can get something established.
I had
They
a
don't have to
sack,
change everything and
dude.
reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Man, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Owls want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Yep.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Yes, sir.
And he feels the
Big
heat
time.
coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer.
The guy I was using got cooked too.
They can get off the ball, and they're
he had a guy wide open if he had time.
For tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Oh, wow.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Tulane now facing third and forever.
This is ridiculous.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And, oh, he's got some space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
No way.
He's got it.
Damn.
Ripped off.
When I was in 5th and 8th grade, I remember Ariana Grande, Drake,
Oh, yeah.
Bruno, Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, and Ed Sheeran were all.
Yeah, that was like the tail end of my...
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the
sack.
quarterback is
Yeah, they were all kind of
at the
coming into...
35.
And they were really big,
There's no
probably,
mystery as to
when
why
you were
this team's losing
going
today.
through there.
They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
So if you were 8th grade, 5th, 8th grade, that would have been... Yeah, so yeah, that would have been... That time, yeah.
Really need to find a productive
I
play
don't know why I
this
said
time
tail
on
end of...
2nd and long.
Yeah,
Back to
middle
pass.
school.
Fires to the tight end.
Big
This junior
boy.
making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt.
Yep.
Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was
There was a couple big one-hit wonders.
Oh,
Unit
yeah.
set to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Take them
They
what they're
make the
giving
stop,
us.
trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw.
Selena Gomez was good. Shawn Mendes, the Jonas brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Creating some distance there
All
between
them.
him and the defense.
A lot.
Here
That was
comes
crazy.
the heat.
Oh, shit.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays.
see who
Offense
we
gets a
can
chunk
hit.
play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Slings it downfield.
Damn, what a
Complete to the right.
catch. What a
Finally forced
catch.
out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Berry. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback.
The same songs used to play over and over on the bus ride to school in 2016.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle. It's Berry. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Oh, yeah.
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right
I got on the bus around 600 hours, so I was on there for more than 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Defense makes the
On the
tackle,
bus around
and that
6,
will
man.
probably
About
be
an
the
hour and
final
10.
play of
That's
the third
insane, Dommy P.
quarter. Guys, the
That's
quarter comes to a
insane.
close, and Tulane has the lead here. Let's take
That's
a quick look at the
crazy.
national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
The old bus. Fuck. Hated riding the bus. Hated it, especially as it got older. Oh,
Starting
man, I
off this
hated
quarter
it.
close enough to smell the goal line. Running back looking for the end zone to the left.
Get off me.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they
be a
get
flag.
very conservative, very
Crazy.
predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense
Just horizontal hip thrust.
Get on at 5:40 for a little bit.
in the
Wow.
fourth quarter,
I didn't even realize
everything
they
going
ran
in
that
their
early.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over UAB. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
That
What they do?
defensive front just
Yeah, they
flat
gotta go
whipped
for it,
them as
right?
they knock him down for a big loss.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights. And
I was not a huge fan of the bus either in 5th grade.
Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some
Yeah,
plays.
baby.
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room.
Nice.
To the goal line. Touchdown, Tulane.
Very nice play.
And they take it in for 6 more points. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they need.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll go back to work on offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little
The
bit.
music was the worst part. The bus was fine. Some people on there would do some crazy things even in elementary.
Open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down.
Oh, the music was the worst part.
Temple lines up quickly.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down,
Hearing
in
the
zone
same
coverage.
songs, yeah,
Everybody's
that would be
watching the
torture.
quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there.
Yeah, I remember the bus being crazy, man.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd
Crazy
down.
shit.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it. But some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly
Boy,
complete.
get real.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field.
Most of the songs were from The Weeknd and Ariana Grande and Selena Gomez. They were all depressing.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's in.
Yeah.
The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
That's a good point.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to
That's
give the
hilarious.
underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited.
Oh, no way.
Come
He
out
did.
early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit
They
more.
were in as 5th grade, their first run on at 6 a.m.
No
Use the
passes
restroom.
coming. You worked on it all
I'll be
week.
right back.
Get your feet set at the stick.
Hello.
It was rare to hear a positive, uplifting, upbeat song. My parents talk about how fun the bus was when they were in school.
Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Kick is in the air. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Finds the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Owls moving quickly to the line.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone.
There he goes. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Throws toward the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Owls!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. And the defense drags him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right on the money. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. A A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the...
If you want to play, finish the lyric.